Hey DOT community, this is another episode of the DOT Aftershow with Zalon and Bo. How we doing, Bo?
Doing good, Zalon, doing good. This is my second YouTube activity of the day.
Well, third if you count your video.
It was third if you count my video that I made last night.
That's right.
And then published today. So
that's right. Now, of course, I got to get back on and fix some of my thumbnails because I've been a bit lazy recently. I haven't been doing much streaming or making videos, but I have been playing during this Earth Week and messing around with my Skolnar and my... So actually, what I've really been working on is using my Champ Yard Dog. I thought he was kind of fun to use during this week. So... even though he has nothing to do with buffing the Goliaths, some of his relics definitely do. But
summertime's always a busy time, and
yes,
all of our activity drops during the summertime. But it's about to not be summertime anymore. So
that's right. Well, another month or so. But we got magnitude. We got magnitude this week.
Yeah.
What's up, Rio Hand? So, this is the Magnitude ESL event start live here with me and Bo and the DOT After Show. I got a whole bunch of things, of course, that they talked about today on the dev live stream. So, we have, of course, a bunch of those different topics to talk about as well. So, Beast Destroyer Gaming, good to see you. It's been a while.
What's up, Beast?
So, with this Magnitude event, we're looking at with Stonescar. He's the champion Earthboar. We've, of course, been asking for him for well over a year or more, if you remember, Bo. What was the old story with Acct, right? Wasn't it he came up with Stone Snout?
Stone Snout. So they got close.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Stonescar is pretty cool, too. So
yeah, most definitely. So he's got a Goliath X skill for his first skills, and then the rest of his skills are either tier 2 or tier 3 damage skills, or tier 2 or 3 Titan defense skills.
Right.
So I believe it's 2 of each, but it may be more mixed. I'd have to take a look at yours actually, because I didn't get to see your video yet from this morning.
Yeah, it's 2 of each. Yo, Gaming Jaeger in the house.
There he is, Gaming Jaeger. Good to see you.
Jaeger, are you available and want to jump on Skype? I'll add you into the call.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Bo has his new fancy phone now, for everyone. He's been waiting.
I got my new fancy phone, dude. I can do all kinds of crap.
Yeah. All right. And what phone is it? I'm sure people will be curious. What kind of phone is it, Bo?
It is a Google Pixel 2 XL.
Gaming Leader says he's not able to.
Oh man.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, so we got some new relics. The Hearthstone, not the Hearthstone, but the Hearthstone, and also the Earth Banner. We knew that was coming, right? We knew that was coming.
Beast Destroyer's not trying to make us jealous. He's like, I'm in Hawaii right now, so...
Oh, yeah? Oh, nice.
John McGinnis, welcome, bud. First time in the channel. Hit that like and subscribe button. Zalon and I do this every Thursday after the dev live stream. Zalon does other stuff as well, and then, of course, I've got my own channel as well, so...
Yeah. So... We're using the same Crazy 8s. We do have the 1.3 boost for 4-star Titans and the 1.1 boost for 3-star Titans. Ragnar, of course. Ragnar, Earth Titans.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. I don't know. Wukong does not fall into that category. So.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, nice, John. Appreciate that.
Yes, John, definitely subscribe to both of us. Watch some old vids.
John,
we have a lot of old vids.
Our video that I got out before GoDan's today.
Yeah. Bo slipped. This is the shout out to GoDan. Bo slipped his video in right before you today. Right before you. I was like, yeah, good for you, Bo. Godan always puts his video out as soon as the event drops, and it was just fun to see somebody else pop one in there.
Yes, Gaming Edgar, we are disappointed, but that doesn't mean that we won't call him Stone Snout.
Yeah, it could be yeah. See, and of course, a lot of names that are started on the DOT after show. Doesn't mean that Bo and I start them, but other people bring up the names, and then we just kind of run with it. And either way, I'm gonna
take full credit for Yard Dog though.
You do. You can take. And Yak Face too. What about Yak Face?
And Yak Face as
well. Because I mean, like some of these names that are brought up here. I mean, the devs even adopt them. I mean, I remember when they talked about Ayaka last week, and all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, and Yak Face. I'm like, the developers call them. I'll call them Yak Face.
King Josh is in the house. Hey Jim, Jim's here. Jim, no talking in global.
Yeah, that's right. So, Cadis Durgan says bad event. Where is Skolnar? Where is Joldarg? Where is Thorg, Devs, and we know most bad Ragnar Titan is Koldan. Yeah.
Yeah. Disappointed.
Those are all very valid points. Yes. So.
Yeah.
Not going to say that everyone is going to go crazy wild for certain things in this event.
Although I will tell you, these relics would be good for Yard Dog or Skolnar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. My Skolnar isn't the greatest, but he enjoys staying up there at level 51. Yeah,
I'm looking towards that. That was the topic on my live stream this morning. Was what Titan do I need to be working on, and do I need to stop working on Korthan and concentrate on somebody else? But
yeah, well, I just have at least one in every category that I'm working on. That's the only thing I concern myself with, because as long as I have some place to dump my crap Titan, like my 1-stars and my 2-stars and my 3-stars that I don't care about, I just need some place for them to go. You know what I mean? I don't like them sitting around.
Anthrax is sending me a text message. He said, this event kind of sucks.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, there's going to be some some players will see advantages in certain aspects, some won't. Now, how high of a percentage will, it may be a little lower than the norm based on the fact that, not everybody is all about the pigs, and not everybody is all about champions, and not everybody is all about, Goliath in general. Bit late on the happy birthday, but thank you. Yeah, actually, John McGinnis, myself, and Bo both have birthdays roughly around the same week or so. So, Bo also had his birthday recently as well, more recent than myself. But yeah, we'll see here. Obviously, on the leaderboard by the soul count, even by the end of today, you'll see exactly how this event will rank up to other previous events. How we doing, D?
D, how's it going, guys? D is the leader of our NTG Legends team. That is the entry level, or the doorway to Legends of Warhammer. So, any of you guys that want to join us in Legends of Warhammer, we have 3 teams in Legends, and NTG Legends is the team you join first, and then based on how you do in NTG Legends, you'll be placed in either NTG War or NTG Hammer, or stay in Legends.
Yes, and that's why when you see people say Legends of Warhammer, that is the top 3 non-toxic legend. That's the Legends teams. So people may think it's a completely different group when people are talking about that. I saw that, and exactly. So
it's Legends of Warhammer. We refer to it that way because even though it's 3 alliances, we act like one giant team. And we have one leadership team that oversees all 3 alliances, and we work together during the season. It's lots of fun. It's different than what we've done in the past, and it allows the war team to be very competitive. They're top 3 again this week in Legend League, so they're going to get a 4-star. And then the Hammer team is allowed a little bit more flexibility in our play style. So we're kind of like a special ops team. We can go shave an alliance without worrying about what the repercussions to us are, because We're just having fun and typically place somewhere around 10th or so and get that 3-star. And Legends is also getting 3 stars, by the way. They're the feeder alliance. They're the doorway alliance.
Yes. So, but also here, let's go through the all the different rewards here in the personal, because I want to definitely get a good. I want to get a good idea of what we're looking at. I do also want to go over the cracking deal, which just dropped too as well. We'll go over that here in a second. I have a quick breakdown exactly how that equals out to what normal gem spend is like. So we have 1 Earth token. I did not do this yet. 2, 3, and do we see one more here? Yes, a 4th up at 12k. So that seems like it's going to be a regular thing now.
Plus the one they gave you for upgrading.
Correct. That's the other thing. Oh, we do need to mention, you need to update to 1.24. You do get the gift of, 50 portal stones? And 1...
50 portal stones and a token.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if it... Because I think it just became a token. I don't think it was an Earth relic for the event. I think it's just an extra token, because I have 13 tokens.
But I think
12.
I think it just says... I thought it said Earth... like an Earth token, these. I thought it actually said Earth token, like it says right here on the screen, like these, the ones you get in your personal rewards.
Yeah,
but
it did, but it just went to your.
Yeah. It just goes. Yeah. So it just pops right up, because.
So you can save it if you want to, but yeah, we got five total tokens, which is pretty good. That's the most that they've ever had in any event is 5 tokens.
Yeah, and then we have 50 portal stones, 100 portal stones. So we got the 150 still. Besides for that, of course, we got Skein. Should we search to see if there's any rando relics from any different that shouldn't belong here? No, it looks like they actually kept everything pretty on point this time.
I mean, there's no ice shield.
Yeah, why no? Why
is there a 3-star bitter dirts here?
Yeah. Why isn't there? No. So yes, it looks like the relics are on point. Thran for 7k, 3-star. I'm not gonna say that he is the greatest 3-star available, but he's Paladin, right? Yeah.
Yeah, John got a 3-star. Very nice.
Could be alright.
Excellent.
What do I think of this? What do I think of this event, Beast Destroyer Gaming? It depends on what you are looking for.
Lieutenant Luke in the house.
Oh, what's up, Lieutenant Lou? Oh, it's been a long time since Lou has been in the stream. Good to see you. So, as we go along, I don't know. It just depends on what you want to get in the event, Beast Destroyer. I'll get to it as soon as I get through the events here, the relics. Goliath belt at 8k. Now, Bo was mentioning this before, saying Goliath belt at 8k. Could be good. It just depends on if it's just more if it has physical resist or not.
Yeah, so I asked that question during the live stream, and they were like, "That's a good question. We don't know."
Mm-hmm. Now,
come on, guy.
Exactly. That was a little frustrating. Now, here's something very interesting. Here's 9k for a 4-star Titan Soul. I think this is the first time we've ever seen it below 10,000. Do you agree?
I think so.
So I think they're now devaluing the I haven't seen a 4-star XP relic underneath 10k.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Yeah. So I mean, when it comes down to it, I think they're understanding it's now become a bit more devalued. It's not as high up on the chain. 1,500 gems, 4-star stone mallet. And then, of course, they do have the epic token up here at 13k. They have the epic token. What is that? 4,000 more than an XP, a 4-star XP relic. So, I mean, that just goes to show that there's a major shift in value. At least this time around. What's up, Austin?
Yeah. Beast Destroyer, enjoy Hawaii while you can, man. YouTube will still be here.
Lieutenant Lou, I live! Yes, you live.
Austin, welcome.
Yes. Okay, so we got the Banner of Earth. We'll take a look at that here very shortly. I do have it, and I do have a level 60 Stonescar. We'll definitely take a peek at him. And then more Divine Gems at 16, and then 17k is Hearthstone. So this event is not a super way over 20k event, and it does have the 1.3 boost. So I'm feeling, just from that alone, the amount of time we have, not over 20k, 17k is the top. So I'm going to say that most likely, and JJ will back this up later. What's up, Don Powers? JJ will probably back this up later with his X-Sum, either today or tomorrow, but I believe this event, because of only being at 17k and the time allotted, and the extra relic that was given on top to people that updated, I'm believing this event is going to be fairly better than normal, just because of that.
Well, yeah,
On the value, and how many battles it'll take you to get where you need to be, wherever you want to be. That's all I'm saying is, if it's the same 3,500 souls that you normally do in 4 days, you know what I mean? Well, then, all right, it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. But if you're trying to go for a higher goal, like for instance, maybe the, guess there's really nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, really, there's no mid-ground goal, because you can't say that normally a 4-star XP relic or stone mallet or earth token, epic token.
I don't know, that Goliath belt could be useful.
True. You're right. At 8k,
but usually there's something right around in the 7 or 8k range that is worth going for.
Yeah, there's usually something right in there. I don't know. It just seems like there's a major jump, and there's not as much value in the middle of the event as there may be, if you're just going to go for Stonescar at 15 or the Banner of Earth or the Hearthstone at 17k. Now let's take a look at let's look at the rank rewards real quick, because I feel like I sometimes skip on these.
I agree. We should have gotten a 4-star XP relic with the Earth token.
Yeah.
To make up for the fact that there were 2 3-stars last week and no 4-star.
There you go. Exactly.
And Kemosabe says maybe that's why it's so low this week.
Stonescar for the top 5. I'm not sure how crazy the event teams will be for that. We'll see exactly if the top team will even break 100k. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. We got Coldan and the other rank rewards. That's pretty depressing. What's up, Hector?
What's up, Hector?
What's up, JJ?
JJ's in the house.
Yeah, JJ was just talking about you. Was talking about how much time in 17k is the top, and they gave us an extra relic on top of the fact that there's 4 relics in the event. I feel like
there's your Coldan, Game and Jaeger. If you keep missing out on him, there he is, top 50.
Man, Coldan to me is so last year's news. Sorry, he is.
Yeah, but Coldan's part of that collection.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I have him, but I'm just saying Coldan has been a season reward since the game globally launched.
Yeah, he's pretty common. If you're getting 4 stars for season rewards, you can get Coldan.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm just wishing for a better rank reward. I feel Coldan is a bit of. If it was okay, you want to put Coldan in rank rewards. Put him in individual and put him at the bottom end of an Earth rank individual event. Okay, I get it. You could do that. But in the top 50 of an Alliance? Not a fan of it.
Yeah. See, that's what I was telling the guys. I'm like, I'd almost rather have the 4-star Titan Soul relic than another Coldan. Now, if you don't have Coldan, that's a different story. And if you want Coldan. If you're talking about food, same class champion, Coldan's worth like 45,000 XP outside of a fusion event.
Yeah.
For class, he's worth 30,000, but the XP relic is worth 37,500. So
what's up, Green Arrow?
They're almost the same, Yeah. As far as the value you get there. So.
All right. Here he is.
Green Arrow is here.
Yeah, welcome, of course they can't give me all the best.
Yeah. Let's see where we are. Alliance rank. 5. No, that's mine. Has to count. So you want to pull up your? You got your guy there? We'll pull up skills. We'll see what he's
Yeah, I got Stonescar up. So I got Goliath's armor first. I got Titan critical, resist ice, Titan armor piercing, and Titan health.
Oh, see, I got Goliath's armor piercing, Titan armor piercing, Titan resist earth, Titan critical, and Titan health.
Woo! I like yours better. You have an offensive Goliath. I mean, I got defense. I guess I don't know, 88% Goliath's armor. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 88% Goliath's armor piercing. So
yeah, you got.
If we go up against each other, we cancel out.
Exactly.
So the first skill can be any of the X skills for Goliath. It's not offensive or defensive. It could be any of them.
Yeah.
But then the second and the fourth skill are going to be offensive Titan skills, and the third and the fifth are going to be defensive Titan skills. And they're tier 2 and 3, not X skills.
Oh, so. Yeah. That is another big difference. Tier 2 and 3 is difference than that. Defense for melee troops is better.
Yeah, it is, actually. Yeah. Yes.
So people would... Yeah, so what you're saying is the overall thing would be better to have the Goliath defensive skill? Okay.
So, melee troops, because they don't attack, but they have to get up close to attack, and Goliaths are so slow. Having a defensive skill on Goliath is always a good thing because it gives them a better chance of closing and actually getting to attack.
Yeah.
And then when they do close, they've got defense, for their attack.
Yeah. So I got the Banner of Earth up. So we got Titan Earth damage, Goliath armor. In comparison to the, of course, everybody's going to say the Banner of the Forest is the best because it's buffing Panthers. And that's why I feel like a lot of people were like, yeah, that banner is actually worth it. But this Banner of Earth, of course...
Banner of Earth's pretty cool. I'd love to use that on Skolnar or Yard Dog.
Yeah, Yard Dog. Yeah, Yard Dog definitely. Champ to Yard Dog.
Yep. Yeah, so JJ says any X resist. I'm not aware of any X skills that are elemental resists.
Alright, and then we also got the other new Hearthstone, Titan Earth damage, Goliath resist against poison, Goliath resist against fire. Now, that's a 40 and 40 right there.
That's good. That's pretty good there. That Hearthstone's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Poison and fire are good for Goliath because obviously poison, the Panthers have lots of armor piercing, and then fire because of the range. That's a good relic.
Drum says Banner would be better if last skill was health. I think that was the way. I think that's the way Game Rescue was talking about previous banners. Was if the last skill was health, it'd be better. So
yeah. People, I'm glad to see people are starting to appreciate health as a skill that's valuable because it is very much an in-game skill. But I think of health as like a resist all because it's it's there all the time. It doesn't matter what you're attacking with. You have to get the health down, and the health you have, the longer your troops or your Titan can last.
I didn't make a whole bunch of Goliaths before I came in.
I didn't either. I was on a live stream this morning. They were like, do a Goliath attack. I had one.
Oopsie. Whoopsie. I need more paint.
Oh, you got 36, man. That's
okay. I know. I can do a couple. But how does everybody like the updated Panther picture? Pretty nice, right?
Yep. It's fine.
They talked about it.
It's one of those things where I'm like, okay, that's cool, but you could have just done that and not wasted time talking about it,
Now, if everybody wants to know exactly where the dev live stream is done, it's right inside of right here. It's inside of wait, which league is this? I just joined this new alliance this morning because I had to find a new. What is this? It's in Platinum League. Here in Platinum League, there's this building that resembles exactly what it looks like at the developers' building in England or in London.
Oh yeah,
for Natural Motion. Yeah, see, and they do the live stream.
That looks like an Alethan building.
I know. But anyway, so yeah, I've been hanging out in the Hideout. So anyway, yeah, I was invited to the Hideout. Now again, something I was bringing up to Bo, and we're gonna bring up this topic quick of the Throne Wars because this is definitely something that was talked about here on the live stream, and this league, just this league alone in Platinum, and these players, the actual like level of like 19, and there's active players here that have just been hiding out for a long time, developing their, playing a little bit, not super active, not crazy about season rewards because, well, be frank, season rewards are junk these days. So the real competition, there's a lot of people waiting for the competition to happen in Throne Wars. Now, what did they announce today about Throne Wars, Bo? Go ahead, take it away. What did they announce today?
Well, they announced today that there would be an announcement tomorrow. Right? There's going to be a blog post tomorrow about Throne Wars. They did not give a specific date for Throne Wars. We in NTG, non-toxic, were thinking that Throne Wars could possibly be next week. We don't know. It still could possibly be next week, but they did tell us that Throne Wars this time is kind of a beta Throne Wars run, and it's only going to be for Legend League. Mm-hmm. Which means that non-toxic is going to have 3 teams competing in Throne Wars.
Because it's only going to be in Legends League. And I personally believe that there will be a ton of these players from all sorts of leagues all over the place that are going to be trying to flood into Legends League, either joining Masters and trying to get into teams that are being bumped up, or...
Yeah, so that's not going to help. If Throne Wars is next week, then they're just out of luck.
Exactly.
Because there's only going to be a certain number of teams promoted to Legend League this week.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Game Rescue?
And you can't create a
Subrun game.
A new alliance in Master. Mm-hmm. So unless somebody has like a Masters alliance out there that they just haven't logged into this week, you're not going to be able to get into it. But now if Throne Wars is the next week, mm-hmm. It's not next week, but the following week, then there's a good chance that we'll see either the second server in Throne Wars be completely full instead of having 24,
yeah,
like we got, or possibly even a third Legend League server.
Very possible for a third Legend League server if Throne Wars doesn't drop too soon. Now, that also, too, the other thing that I was thinking is no matter what, now that Throne Wars has, of course, in the blog post tomorrow, hopefully we'll have more information on dates. Hopefully. I asked about it on the stream. We didn't get any more info on that, unfortunately. But if it does happen sooner than later, no matter what, though, there will be people joining, any open Legend League teams and trying to get on any Legend League possible. So, again, there's always going to be that backdoor option. So, again, I feel that the Legend Leagues are going to be still pretty bristling, at least the 2 that we have, if it drops next week and really soon.
Yeah, we'll see, though.
Yeah, we will see. But the other thing that everybody's been talking about in chat is, of course, the Storm Maiden. I almost said Stone Maiden. I know it's Earth Week, so that's why I got Storm Maidens. Now,
Storm Maidens, we actually have a date, August 16th.
Correct.
Will be release of the Storm Maidens, which is pretty sweet.
A lot of you have seen, if you go up here to the, if you have updated your game, and you go up here to your castle, you can just slide over and see the Asgardian Hall is right there. And you can see exactly what level, right there, your Asgardian Hall is going to be when you build it. Mine will be level 9. So,
okay.
You know, of course, it does start at level 1 at level 14, if you think about it that way. So...
Yeah, level 1 is going to be castle level 14, right?
Yes. And they announced that today, too, which means
21,
I was right. Remember my theories? For the longest time, I was like, oh, Ragnar's 12, so that means that the Storm Maidens will be 14, and the next one will be 16, and they even confirmed that. They said that they're going to jump to 16 with another troop, and 18 for another one. They even confirmed all of that on the stream today, so... I do want to say...
we're going to have our mounted cavalry human troops, right?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be a bad thing. They also mentioned something else. Somebody mentioned on the stream today that this is obviously not the last troop they're going to add to the game. That's the second time they've said that. But they said there has been an idea floating around because someone said, hey, how about a Titan that does metamorphosis over a long period of time? And one of the new ideas that came across about troops was a troop that did a bit of a metamorphosis over time, over leveling them up. So that may be something we see in the future.
Yeah, District 13 asks, what about players with the food glitch for refreshing lands in Throne Wars? Zalon and I were talking about that this morning, and if you remember, back in the original Throne Wars, the land refresh was gems.
Yes.
So
land refresh is gems. It's going to switch.
Yeah.
I almost
want to switch it back to gems or not.
I'm almost 99% sure they're going to switch it back to gems because they're not going to allow you to run with food. And it'll be very obvious if you're trying to run some sort of gem hack. You're updated, Andrew Vogt, and you don't see the Asgardian Hall pick? Interesting, because that's on both of my... This is the test account, of course, and that's also on my... my main account.
Hang on, let me see. Let me see if it's on here for me. Yep, Asgardian Hall, castle level 18. Asgardian Hall is at 6. Going to come in at level 6. So, interesting.
Yeah, tweak to Throne Wars, they said. Possible nerf, Podrick Payne has question mark. Because I don't know. That's a good, you know... it's possible. We don't know what the major changes in the Throne Wars actually is. None of that has been discussed or shown or anything yet, as is right now.
Yeah, Andrew, that may be true. You're maxed, so those pictures show what you can build at the next castle level, and you don't have one.
Oh, and also you can't only refresh 3 times a day. That's a good point too, JJ. They let you only refresh 3 times a day. Although, was there a max refresh in Throne Wars?
It seems to me like they.
I forget if there was a max refresh because I only did it.
Changed the refresh. They changed the automatic refresh from once a day to once every 6 hours, I believe it was.
Oh yeah.
And then they allowed you to refresh. I don't remember if there was a max refresh. That's been a while. So that's an interesting suggestion. This third thing says, why don't they use VP to refresh lands?
Yeah, Andrew Drumdiddle, maybe because you're maxed. Maybe, but you should be able to build the building. But your troops will come in. Well, your troops should come in maxed if you're already maxed. I would assume.
Yeah, they should come in at the, at the
level of the building
max
that you bring in.
Yeah.
Unless they make you update the building. I don't know.
Right.
We'll see exactly how it all works.
Build the hall. Once you build the hall, it should unlock the troops, right? Because it's a faction troop. So it has a building like Panthers and Grenadiers do, right? There's a building. So you have to upgrade the building to be able to upgrade the troop to the next level, which means if you build the building, you should be able to go ahead and unlock the troop. That's what there's going to come in at. But I know that the troop level is tied to the building, so I think you'll be okay. I don't think you'll have to upgrade them from level 1 to level 25. That would be nuts.
They sold those land packs for $5 and $10. Yeah.
Ron Gamer wants to know if War has vacancies. Actually, Andrew is the leader of War, so let's ask him.
Yeah. So there you go. And he says yes. Couple other things I want to talk about real quick, just to bring some other things up. The cracking deal, that's up right now. It's coming up on my main account, and it's coming up on my test account, of course, as the same $24.99 for it.
You see, I don't even have that.
Oh, $23.99. Sorry.
I don't have that. I have the heroic offering still. I don't have it in my gem store either.
Interesting. Well, maybe some do or some don't. I don't know. That's but it's on both of my accounts right now, popping up. But
I'm not
just so you know what the breakdown is on this. Of course, 10K is normally $19.99 for gems. This is a 16.4K deal for $23.99, so it's really $4 more, and you're getting 6.4K gems more. In the fact that 6 Earth tokens is worth 12K, 3.5K gems, and then 900 gems worth of portal stones. Just to give you an idea of what this really is. So you could just spend $20 and get 10K gems, and you wouldn't get anywhere close to what you're seeing here. You would still have to spend another 6.4K to get that same amount. So it has a bit of value for an extra $4. But if you're doing this event, if you're trying to go all the way in this event, this is a good deal. I would get this if I was doing this event all the way. So because you're saving on those tokens, and a little bit on the portal stones. So.
Yeah. So Ron, I just checked. We've got four spots in Hammer, and Legends has some spots as well. If you're looking to join for the event, you're probably going to want to go to Hammer.
Oh, so
if you're looking to join, then it doesn't really matter.
John says that he got that offer for 17 pounds his currency and bought it twice. So it is repeatable.
Nice.
That's good to know, because not every time are deals repeatable. So
can you save those tokens? Yes, you can save those tokens, actually. They show up in your token inventory.
There you go, 12 tokens. If you bought it twice, gosh, that'd be 12 tokens for $50 and 300 portal stones and 7,000 gems. Not a bad deal, because normally when you spend $50, you do not get anywhere near that. So.
True.
Alright. Yes. Oh, yeah. You already answered that question. Matt said specifically he's talking about forging in a few weeks. Those are his words. So they said that they are working on forging currently right now. So it sounds like some of their most, like how Throne Wars and of course Storm Maidens and all were main projects that they obviously said were the things they were working on first. I feel like they're already in end stage, if not finished, and they're already on to the next projects. And that's why they say they can talk about forging relics in a few weeks. That's why Matt said that. He just spat that out there real quick and fast just to get it out there so people know that things are progressing along, which I'm glad. Physical event soon. That was another thing that was brought up. Matt put his finger on his nose, was like, nose. So, and we got the old, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, physical event soon, because we obviously really do need, new physical titans. Maybe, it'd be nice if we got like, a blast out of, physical.
So here's what I want. We were talking about this in band.
Mm-hmm.
I want a physical titan that buffs Storm Maidens and Militia.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need some physical resistance relics. It's been a while. There was a lot of physical resistance relics out there for a long time, and then all of a sudden, boom. Just didn't see physical events for a long time. They did say that next week we're going to see another TOW. Everybody's been waiting for that. Right. Which also means if there's a TOW next week, that means that a lot of us will have a lot more event relics to go into whatever next week's event's going to be. Now, did they mention that next week was... No. Anything specific on events?
No, just that there would be a Theaters of War next week.
Okay. Well, then maybe it'll be a physical Theaters of War with physical event. Maybe that'll be it.
Right. Yes, I did say militia, Jim. Militia are freaking awesome. You know why? Because they're cheap and they're easy to train and they can die and nobody cares. That's why militia are awesome. And those Loki boots, oh my God, those Loki boots are awesome. You put them on your Titan with the militia, woo! Shake and bake, baby.
Shake and bake. That's funny. Let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna pick a random guy. We're gonna go in with Stonescar. Look at him. All right, so we're gonna go in with Little Panthers. We'll take some though.
Alright. Hey Ron, I'm in game if you want to message me. Just Boganora NTG. Don't message the Boganora YT account. That's my YouTube account. And I don't do anything on there except make videos. So.
Hey, so Stumpy. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Andrew Fote. That's funny.
Yeah. Just for the sake of transparency, we are ranked 181 in the event. Let's see. Yeah, nobody's really playing right now. They have like 6 people that have souls, so that's not a real indication of where we're going to be. Stumpy, what's up? Think there will be a lightning Theaters of War before Stone Maidens? That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. I would be. I want to be on. I want to be honest. That would be if there was a lightning TOW before Storm Maidens. If there is, I would do a complete joke. And I'm claiming this right now. I would do a complete joke video on Game Rescue, and he normally puts it like do it 10 times. If that was the case, I would call my video do it 1,000,000 times. Hashtag. Laughing at Game Rescue, because if that was the case, do it 1,000,000 times for Lightning TOW. That'd be insane. I think everybody would go nuts. But I've been waiting to bust that one out. To do it 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, they were talking about an event to go along with the Asgardian Hall.
Well, based on what level your troops come out at, it seemed like that was something that they mentioned before, and I was like, how is that going to go over? So we'll see. We'll see how that works. Can I handle all these? Watch my right flank. Yeah, I know. It's going to be bad. It's going to be real.
Panther's going to trash your grins, man.
Yeah, they're going to trash them bad. It will be bad. Let's just move them all right over this way. Put them like this.
All right, Fire. I don't know if you're watching, but I got your message and I sent you an invite for Hammer for next week.
Hey. Yeah. Slipping through.
I need Soldier to make a cool Legends of Warhammer logo so that I can put it on OBS for when I do the live stream next week.
I missed him. There you go.
Yep. Panther. So what do you think Theaters of War is going to be next week? I mean, we've had Fire, right?
I'm thinking physical.
A physical Theaters of War?
Yeah.
It'd be alright. I mean, I could do with that. Everybody's going to get a whole bunch of militia drops. So.
Yeah. It pleases him. Alright, so.
No, that's his regular. That's his regular axe. See, I haven't actually seen him with the regular axe because I put the 5-star on it.
I don't have the 5-star for him.
Yeah.
Remember when Flamehide's feet would create puffs of fire? I missed that. Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Member berries? Yes, the member berries. Member?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
We can bring back all sorts of stuff about Remember.
Yeah. You know what? We still
remember
don't
when
have
you had
a
more than 4 neutral lands? Ooh, remember when you had more than 4 neutral lands?
Remember when you get like 7 lands? Or 6, maybe. I forget what it was. But, so talking about, okay, Ron, thanks, bud. Talking about the Lightning Thrones of War. We still, and they were talking about an event to go along with the Guardian, the Storm Maiden. So we still don't have a Lightning Paladin. Is it possible that they introduce a Lightning Paladin to go along with the Storm Maidens?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of VP. Who is this? Oh, then again, I'm in a lower league. I'm like, wow, 17k VP only with 457 defense on Garrison? Woo! Wish this was like this in Legends League. You won't find 17k VP for 457k.
No. Remember when we reached Relics? #blame Zalon.
Yeah, Green Arrow. I guess that'll be something. Everybody says it's my fault for that. And that's not true exactly. I just told everybody to save your relics.
Kind of be true because you were the one that did video showing, and you can just buy these and save them for later. And
well, so I was being very thrifty. I was DOT thrifty. Yeah, that's right. So they did also talk about Troopcraft was a test to see how bad Goliaths are and if they need to be buffed more, and also feedback is requested. Feedback that they're referring to is they go, all right, how many times was the Goliaths are perfectly fine mentioned in feedback? And they go, 176. All right. And how many times did they, you know what I mean? Like, that's how they do it. They don't go, okay, Jim Bob 763 said this, and they don't read them off one at a time. They, whenever you see, when you go into the App Store and you go into an app and you go down to reviews and it says, addictive was mentioned 674 times, you know what I mean? And there's one line of one person's review that says it, but it was mentioned 674 times. That's exactly the same way that the developers look at the feedback from all the different types of stuff that's out there. It goes, how many times did the people say this? How many times did they say that? And that's how they make a lot of their decisions on what is the most important thing what does the community want the most right now that's going to be changed. A lot of that is based on how many times it's been said in comparison to some other things.
Feedback to the social media channels is good, but you can also just open a support case in game and say, here's my feedback on the Goliath, and just list it out. Speed increase was good, needs to be more, needs to be less.
Yeah, because those support guys, they put each one of those times they reply to you, they have to categorize that interaction as what did it have to deal with. And then the developers say, oh, look, well, all the support people, 1,000 times this had to be taken care of. Unless it's something like crucial, crippling to the game, it needs to be fixed right now situation. But most of the time that they're fixing things and changing things or finding out about bugs is because it's being reported through support or through different social channels. Again, like you said, social channels take a little bit longer. When you do it through support actually gets that feedback to them a little bit faster. But that's why a lot of times people are wondering, oh wait, why do the developers on the live stream sometimes when people mention stuff like, can you fix this? Can you fix that? And the developers are like, What? That's an issue? We didn't know that was an issue, and it's because it hasn't been said enough times through support tickets, and it hasn't been said enough times through other different social channels either. It hasn't just been said enough. If it's said, if we talk about it online, and on band a lot, it doesn't mean the developers are in there and they don't see all those interactions. So
This opening a support ticket for feedback is a guaranteed way to make sure that it gets cataloged and categorized.
Yeah. Oh, look. NTG Knights, NTG Legends. Oh, yeah, people were attacking me. That was interesting to see Knights, though. I don't think they're... Are they on the server?
Knights they're in Master.
Knights and Dragons are both in Master, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind, because this is Platinum. I just saw my battle log, but it was from somebody last week, obviously, it looks like. Alright, so...
I think I've figured out part of the reason why people don't like Legend League.
Why?
And you're noticing it right now. It's like you've had like one attack since last week.
Yeah. Well, I'm in
So-
lower leagues. But yeah.
So, for those of us that live in Legend League, we're just used to it. Garrison gets hit all the time. Your lands get capped all the time, especially your VP lands. It's just how it is. When we go down to the lower leagues, it's like, oh my gosh, this league is dead. Nobody's doing anything. But if you flip it around, someone who's used to Platinum League or Champion League or Elite League, and they come up to Legend League, it's just a flurry of activity, and it's like moving from college ball to professional ball. The game's just faster, and it takes time to adjust, right?
Yeah. Sorry, Green Arrow. I took my phone away from. It was right next to my other thing. Sorry. Yeah, Bo is barely audible. Sorry. I picked my phone up away from my tablet, and that's why it was hard to hear him. Sorry. The very last. Sorry, Bo. The very last thing you. No, I know. But the very last thing you said was hard to hear. That's all.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, let's see what this is. So all greens. Blame Zalon. Yeah, I know. Blame me.
Yeah, blame Zalon.
Yeah. It's my fault. Let's see what happens. Let's see if there was anything else that I had written down. They did say more 3-stars are coming soon. We'll see exactly how long that takes. Oh, and they're considering reducing troop build time across the board. It seemed like when they were talking about it.
Yeah, that's a good idea, especially for Goliath. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes is painful.
Oh gosh, it's all archers. All right. Well. Should hide him? I wonder if I can get away with this. Yeah, right? It's gonna be hard. You still there, Bo? I'll just put him back here so that it draws him. Just gonna hide everybody.
Is that Siggy you going up against?
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Siggy with a mess of archers. Let's just see what happens. Everybody, select all, stay on ground, you better stay. Alright, so...
There you go. See, District 13, that's a perfect example of feedback that I would probably open a support case on. And then you'll get a reply that says, thanks for letting us know, and they'll close it on you. But they'll categorize that and send it up the chain.
Oh no, they're burning my woods! No! Panthers attack Siggy. Everyone attack Siggy. Ooh! Nice. Although they're gonna get destroyed by these archers. Ow. Wasn't paying attention over there, so yeah, I got mowed down there.
It'd be nice for the Archer Storm spell, right? I mean, the Lightning Storm spell right there.
Yeah, I know, right? Then I drop a bunch of Panthers! Go! Run! Don't get slaughtered! What are you doing? Oh, they took away all my... Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Bacon maker here. Right?
Should have brought some Meteor Storm spells.
Yeah, Meteor Storm spells would have been good. I was just thinking about just like straight up mostly attack stuff for them, but...
Yeah.
Look at this, 22,000 VP. 464. Jesus. It just seems too good to be true. Alright. Last attack with the Goliaths. Let me see. Just in case. Well, what do we got? Because he's got all speed. Let's see what happens. We don't have heroes in this game. Huh? Okay. Alright, what do we got? All Panthers. A slew of Panthers and a... What is that, a... Sardu? What happened?
I don't know.
Greetings from Ukraine. How are you doing?
Something happened. Greetings from the Ukraine. Welcome. We don't have heroes in this game. I don't know. Dom's kind of my hero.
Yeah, right?
Daniel Army, welcome.
Oh, you know what? I didn't bring any freeze. Should have brought a couple freeze in. Probably would have been the lightning spell right now would be the new lightning storm spell right now would be the best. Because using that right now would have worked a lot better than all these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Panthers are pretty useless except against Ah, I didn't tell him all to stand ground. Oh well. Get mad.
Thoughts on VP required for Earth Pig? You mean souls?
And they just ran through that.
Yeah. I kind of wish he was at 11, but you do get 1.3 for all of your Earth types. So, and they gave you an extra relic. So, I'll just wait on JJ's X.
He's been in the woods the whole time? Get him. What the heck? What the heck's been up with that? Oh, now he's got raised dead? No, that's just Bo breathing really hard, District 13.
Yeah, just me.
Yeah. $22K VP. Jesus. It's just unreal down here in Platinum.
That was why I mean, I've done it a few weeks in a row now. I make the comment that we need a league indicator on the global ranks.
Yeah.
Because Champion League VP totals are nowhere near the same as Legend League VP totals. So,
rank the pigs.
You could say, yeah, I'm number one global player this week, and I'm in, Elite League. If you came up to Legend League, I would pretty much guarantee you would not be doing that. So
yeah, it's a big difference. Venom Tusk. I got all the piggies here, of course. Stormboar, Stonescar, Snowgore, and then we got Flamehide down here. Actually, I should just pull it.
Rank the pigs.
The champions.
Did the devs switch the souls for the banner and the heart? I don't think so. Oh, look, now I've got the cracking deal.
You got it now?
Yeah.
They switched the souls for the banner and the heart? No, 17 and 14. It's still the same.
Yeah, the banner was 14 and the heart was always the top prize.
Yeah. But personally, I don't know. Out of all the pigs, I still like Venom Tusk the best, but that's just me. I mean, Stonescar, though, looks really cool. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, if you're doing it based on artwork, I think I kind of like Stonescar the best.
Yeah, but see, Stormboar was pretty cool, too, when he came by. Everybody was all like, oh, you look so cool.
Yeah, Stormboar is pretty cool. Stormboar is pretty cool, but something about Stonescar just works. With the pig thing and the earth, it just works,
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, no, this is not Zalon's real account. This is a test account that they
Notice the Urkon, the Urkor. Yeah, I don't have these Titans. That would be insane if this was my main account. I don't play this account more than just do these streams. There's a level 60 Saphira. Yeah, a lot of level 60 newer Titans in here. Some that I never even streamed with because I just didn't do the live stream with them or even made videos with them, but I have them.
Yeah. So, yeah, it would be very nice if this was like our real accounts, but it's not. It's just a test account that they put that Titan in there at level 60 so we could, show them off and do some demonstrations and play with them and, give you guys some idea as to what they're capable of. Yeah, this is Zalon's account. I have one too, but I did. I released a video this morning on. This morning on Stonescar, and I made that using my account. So your Venom Tusk is level 11.
Yeah, I know. Well, he wasn't. This is the one that This is the one I got from season rewards in like February of 2017.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Green. We could use Throne Wars, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
Although, I do notice that Zalon has 10,000 Divine Gems, and he needs to do some pulls.
You want me to do some Divine Gem pulls here? Alright.
Of course!
Of course! As long as Andrew votes here, yeah, he'll tell me that Divine Gem pulls is what he's here for. So, should we do regular 500? Yeah, definitely.
I do the 500, yeah.
What do I get? Let's see. Yeah, the 2-star. Okay, now, this was the one thing that somebody was mentioning, of course, in the stream. We obviously have mentioned it many times. 2 stars need to be out of here. I came up with an idea that they should make special OP unique 2-star relics just for the Divine Altar. And then everybody would win. They would have troop relics with X skills. You get 2 troop X skills, either offense, 2 offense, or 2 defense. And they're X skills. And they would be 2-star relics. And they wouldn't be junk. They actually wouldn't be junk because they would be X skilled, and they would either be 2 offensive or 2 defensive, and people would actually be more willing to take off a 3 or a 4-star relic and put those on because they actually are X skills. That was just an idea of mine. I don't know. I thought of that. I was like, how could you make a 2-star relic good enough that a player would want to put it on a Titan, but also at the same time it's a 2-star relic, so that there's a place for 2-star relics in the Divine Altar, so that everybody wins.
I do agree that those 2 stars don't need to be in there.
These 2 stars stink. And I was just like, how could they have a 2-star in there and make it so that players would actually use them? I was like, no, that'd be an idea. I don't understand. What do you mean test account? This illegal or not? Daniel Army, this is what happened. A test account means the developers of the game, Natural Motion, has allowed myself and Boganora and a few other YouTubers, also Gaming Jaeger has it, Solja has access. They allowed us to clone an account from a particular time. So my main account was cloned, which means everything that I had at that time, all the Titans that I had at that time, all the relics that I had at that time, everything that I had at that time, they decided to clone it, which was like a couple months ago. It was made, they allowed me from then on to have that account, and they just put things in it to mess around with here online. So that's why I got Voldan at level 60. That's why I have all these Titans. The developers put these Titans in there. I'm obviously obligated not to use this account besides for making videos, and that's why they don't do this for everybody, because they know a good amount of players wouldn't do that. But being the fact that we would like to keep our relationship with the developers and Natural Motion and everything else on the up and up, we obviously don't do that. So
yeah.
That's how that works.
Sometimes we just attack each other.
You know? So, I mean, yeah, I'll play a couple battles to test somebody out a few times or try to do something before I actually record, but it's nothing like, oh yeah, I'm competitive, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So it's not like that at all. Yeah, who is Soldier? Good point, Green Arrow. So yes, Daniel Army, this account that I'm playing, I have 2 accounts. This one is on the tablet. If you've been watching my channel, I recognize your name, Daniel Army, but it doesn't seem like you might have noticed recently that I actually have a tablet. I have 3 devices in front of me right now. I got one to talk to Bo, one to see the chat, and one that is in the middle that actually has this game running. So we're still gonna do one more. Well, we could do one more, maybe 2 more Divine Gem pulls though here at the end of the video though. But that's pretty much everything from the actual live stream that I had to talk about today. We're just over an hour, 36 people watching. Another 2-star. Total garbage. Also, no problem, Daniel. Also, we can request, like I request 4-star relics and stuff like that. AJ Johnson, what's up? Pretty good. It's been a while. I, of course, can request to have gems and or divine gems put on here because obviously, periodically, I'll need them to... I can't get anything better than a 2-star bow.
I'm sorry.
I can't...
I did a bunch of pulls, and I got the... what is it? The Earthshaker? Is that the champion?
I can't get the Earthshaker on either account. There's a 3-star. Wait a second. Game Rescue. I can only dream of test accounts? I don't know about that, Game Rescue. I don't know. Hey Anubis, good to see you. I don't know about that, Game Rescue. You, the content and everything else that you put out and everything else, and with some particular people bowing out a little bit too, because of course Zayd Gamer had access to that as well, and he's just been gone. He's been on some personal stuff, but you know, it just depends. I honestly, you know, the people that use the test accounts and make the content with them are the ones that, of course, are what the developers are looking for. So, if not enough people are doing so, I don't see why Game Rescue wouldn't be allowed to have one. But obviously, the word would have to be put in. I don't. Well, because they know who you are. I'm pretty certain on that at this point. Enough of your videos have created enough of a stir that they know who you are.
Hey, AJ Johnson and Tag, welcome.
Yes, Zalon. If physical event next week, what kind of Titan do you think it would be? I hope 4-star. Believe it or not, I would like a Talend or a Talend-like physical ranger 4-star. I really do. I miss Talend. And I feel like he is way, way beyond, what's it called? Just, his skills are pretty far out there. I feel like either he needs to be reskilled or a brand new 4-star physical ranger needs to be released. But we'll see. Because maybe they think that if it has a whole bunch of Archer X skills for a human ranger, that it'll just be too OP. So, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Game Rescue is from Events RS. Your original account is like a test one. That's very true. No, but Game Rescue wants one so that he can play around. Like right now, we're able to play around with these Titans before a majority of normal players. It's only been a couple hours since the event's live. It would still take at least, I say, unless you're hacking the game, obviously. Still 24 hours before anyone in the game right now will have the new Titan and have the max level at 60. So, you know, that obviously is a little bit of an advantage when it comes down to getting a new Titan.
No, we don't buy the divine gems. We just send an email to our guy at Natural Motion and say, hey, can you add divine gems to our test account?
Yeah, that's why I'm pulling these things. Yeah, I'm pulling these things like it's candy. Zalon calling for another ranger. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, man, I'm not doing it anymore. It's just way too many 2-star event XP relics. But yeah, Talend in your life, Ron Gamer. That's right.
Yes.
I'll hit 5K divine gems today. Jason Jerome says, nice. So if you can, JJ, you should do your 5K pull during your X sum. You should. Yeah. That's what I would say. Again, a culmination of the divine gems and your personal account. We need either the happy or the sad reaction live with the community. That's what I would do if I was in your shoes. You know.
Daniel wants to know why he can't buy this. Probably because it would be exorbitantly expensive to buy the test account. Because I know that I've literally spent 500,000 gems upgrading the test account from like level 14 to level 18. Not to mention all the Titans and crap. It's just, It's for demonstration purposes only. We don't
Well,
get to
yeah,
play with
Viet Hong,
these.
the brain is able to have a max event Titan after 2 hours, but the brain actually, is, if you haven't noticed, hasn't been playing the game for a while. But yes, you can do that, but we're saying more than maybe a few people. Okay, at Viet Hong, maybe one person, maybe a few, but all right, not a majority. There's a lot of people to play this game. You'll get JJ will get the 5-star Guardian. Green Arrow, you're wishing horrible things on no. So, all right, just got 3-star from Raiding Land. I never got 3-star from Raiding. Yeah, 3-star Titans and Relics. I've definitely gotten from Raiding.
I get 3-star relics fairly often. It's the 4-star relics I don't get.
Yeah.
The 3-star Titans I get about the same, probably a little bit more frequently than I get a 4-star relic.
You prefer a new one, JJ says. Oh, nice, nice. All right, well, I think that's pretty much about it. I'm just going to run through a quick summary again. So we're looking at 5 Earth tokens plus the one that was given freebie out front, 150 portal stones. Divine gem count is actually, I did not get that, 150 plus the one up here, right?
350 is 500.
So 500, okay. And then, of course, the very low 4-star XP relic at 9k this time around, and then Epic Token at 13. Stonescar at 15, the Banner of Earth, which isn't bad, at 14, and Hearthstone 17k, which is also really, really good, actually. I don't have anything really bad to say about Hearthstone. So... District 13, I want to get Talon. That would be cool. How much longer will you be streaming? I just got on. I am just about ready to get off. Because we are definitely over our normal hour DOT Aftershow / Event Start Live, ESL. But we're at an hour and 16, 37 watching. Thank you for everyone that joined in today. Please remember to hit like. Anyone who's watching the the replay afterwards, I do appreciate it as well, of course. And good luck in the event. Defensive... Oh, is that defensive relics too? District 13 says Hearthstone. Hold on. I'll pull that up for you real quick.
Hearthstone is resist for the Goliath, but it's damage for the Titan.
Yeah. Pull it up. Yeah, Titan Earth damage, Goliath resist against poison, Goliath resist against fire. I like that poison and fire resist, I really do. So, at 40% each. So. Alright, alright, DOT community, that is going to wrap things up. You have anything else to say, Bo?
No, I'm good.
Okay, alright. Alright. He's done. Alright.
It's time for lunch. Come on.
That's right, time for lunch. Wrap it up. Oh, thanks, John. Enjoyed your first ever live after show. Nice.
John, welcome back, man.
He said he
come back next week.
Yeah, well, usually
same
here.
Titan time, same Titan channel.
That's right. Will somebody else in the community be streaming? Not that I know of right now. But hopefully we'll see a Ron Gamer stream. He's in here right now, and it's getting later in the day for him, so most likely we'll see one today, hopefully. And or also we may see
JJ will do his next stream.
And also too, you'll probably see something from Gaming Jaeger at some point today or tomorrow. Yep. And Bo put out 2 videos already, so do check out Bo's videos as well. Bo did a live stream this morning too, so if you didn't check that out, check out Bo's live stream from this morning.
Right. I need a name for my morning streams, guys. Yeah. It's something like the DOT morning or Good Morning DOT or
There you go. Ron says he'll do one in a little while. So yes, make sure you click and subscribe to Ron's channel if you haven't before. He's British,
sure.
And he also he got me on to watching that show Peaky Blinders. So
that's right. Really?
Yeah. So it was good. All right, so well then we're gonna wrap this all up, and all right, DOT community, for the non-toxic gamers, I am Zalon,
and I am Bo,
and we are.